update on the garden. This is my little herb patch. Cut and come again lettuce. Some of it's gone to seed. It doesn't matter if it's all gone to seed by the time I come back off my lilies. Put some more in. My mint. This is a new mint. The other one I took down to the allotment's quite old. This is my dill. I'm gone a bit mad. And cut a lot of it off to have with fish. This is my lavender I've rescued, and I'm going to cut it down for the winter and hope it comes back without the bare bit at the bottom. Alright, now we're going to go up the messy garden. Just have to excuse the dog blankets drying on the line. And a dog that pinches my pots, look. Don't you? Always pinching my pots. My Sweet William. Nasturtiums. And now we're going behind the dog fence. My lilies. Get round. Sorry if I'm wobbling, I've got to get round the dog fence. Otherwise they wreak havoc. Don't you, Rex? You wreak havoc up here if I don't fence it off. There's my rockery, what used to be a little rockery, and now it's got to be a big rockery because we've moved stone from a different part of the garden. The garden will be straight one day. Now, there's all sorts going wild inside this net. You can see red cabbage, all sorts. Right, come round first. My raised bed. It's got all sorts in it. Peas. She's going a bit wild. Courgettes. Cutting the lettuce back a bit, and so got another little squash there. My shallots, see this, are coming on nicely. You can see that. There is some red onion somewhere, just here, look. It's a bit full of onions and things. We get back down here. This courgette got me. Got some. I think that one's a squash. This one's a marrow. I think. More strawberries. Got loads of strawberries all over the place. Right, now we're going in to the tunnel. This monster, I don't exactly know what it is. It could be marrow, courgette, squash, pumpkin, but it don't seem to have had any flowers on it. Just seems to be all leaves and going mad. Got some beans in here, just growing wherever they want. beetroot. This side's hot peppers, just here, and cucumbers. This big boy is Cape gooseberry. Then I've got my melons. You can see, go back a bit. And they're sweet peppers. Then we've got a couple of tomato plants, and all at the back the cucumbers. And then if we come this side, if you can see if I can get right back so you can't see what I'm doing now. Right, all this side is tomatoes. You can see that. And there, come down here, you can see pear-shaped tomatoes. Now doing quite well. This is another cucumber, and another cucumber just here. All doing really well. And that's the tunnel. It's not easy really to show you what's in there. Can't get far enough back. On this side is some sweet peas and a climber that's not doing ever so well because I've moved it from somewhere else. It wants put it into the ground when I sort the garden out properly. Beans, runner beans, which aren't going there next year, but I'm going to have some more climbers. There's another nice flower in that corner. I can't, you can see it. That's in a tub and that's been moved from somewhere else. It's been quite nice. There's one or two flowers, but it's going into the ground. It's going to do a bit better in the ground, I think, when I get organised for next year. It's just moving, keep moving things and reorganising things. Right, come round past this fencing. Behind this fencing is the dog run, but at the minute it's not the dog run. Oh, that's my comfrey bin. And if you walk past it, it smells. The lid's not on properly. And there's some more comfrey that I've dug up from the old allotment that's going to the new allotment. And I've got 5 minutes. Right, now this is the dog run. Does it look like a dog run? No, it looks more like a nursery, a plant nursery. These are the fruit bushes. Oh, these flowering things here gone to seed, so they just really aren't going in the compost bin. So there is raspberries, black currants, all sorts. Red currants. I think this one's a red currant because it's very bushy. And I didn't know which were which when I put them in what pot, but they've been in there that long and they can't go down to the allotment until the end of the year. There's another nice, I think that might be a black currant, I'm not sure, I've lost track of which one's which, so we'll soon find out when they start getting fruit on them. More strawberries. Not that many strawberries, I don't know what to do with them. And there's all my racking. Got lots of it. All these were full of plants not that long ago. They got in the compost bin in a bit, and that's rubbish. More tomato plants in that one. I don't know whether you can see it. I did have some cherry tomatoes, but I think they got took down to the old allotment, and I don't think these have got any tomatoes on them to have a look at. Let's have a look. That one's got a lot on it, but no tomatoes. But that one. I think they might be some of the cherry ones. So my dogs can't go in their dog run, but they're not bothered. They prefer to be running around the garden and in the house anyway. So that's that. I'll go back to the pony tunnel, and I want to show you something that somebody else was talking about on YouTube about loads of trusses, and I can't see if I can find it now. That's going to be the problem. Here it is. We've got that's the main stem, and then the truss comes off, and then here it changes its mind and starts to be more of the top of the tomato plant again. And it's done it. Go back to the main stem on this side as well. I don't know whether you can see this. We'll go back like the sun. See where my fingers are there? It's decided to split two that go up, so like normal tops of the plants from a truss. And I've not sprayed, I don't want that bit on there, I've not sprayed these with anything. I know some people have sprayed theirs with aspirin, but all these have had is feed. These are alright further up. I think I found one on another plant as well, but that's the worst one. Can't see. Oh no, this one's a good one. This one just looks like it's starting to go into another plant. There's the truss, and then it changes its mind at the end. It's turned like into a, see that, another plant, top of a plant, and there's another truss coming off there. Very weird. And the only thing that I've done, don't want that bit on, different to what I've done other years is I've fed them comfrey instead of the tomato feed that you buy in the shops. And I did once put some seaweed feed in the watering can once, but that is about it. So whether that's got anything to do with it, I don't know, but it's a bit weird. I've never seen that before, well, till I saw somebody put it on YouTube, so I decided to come and look at mine. Anyway, that's it for now, because I'm just about to go on holiday, leaving my plants with my daughter in charge of watering. So we'll just see what we get when we come back. And little Rex, hey Rex, what are you doing up here? You know you're not allowed up here. How you got through there? Go on. Now you've got to swizzle round. Go on. You got through the gate and it's not even properly open. Hey? I'll wheel my plants. Come on. Come on. Right, I'll show you the, just show you quickly, show you the plum tree before I go. It's got quite a lot of plums on it, but really I should have taken a few off, but I haven't had time. That one's a really big one. You can't really see it, can you? Oh, you can there, look, in the sun. Look at that one up there. There's really a few too many. I had to spray it at the beginning of the year because it had got green fly, and it's, some of the leaves are still a bit crinkly. I think it could have done with another spray, but it's not as bad as other years. It's not as bad as the year it got fungus, but they're coming on quite nicely. There, look. There's lots on it. It's absolutely packed because last year we only got a few. It's the year before I had to spray it and then we cut it right back because we've got this horrible fungus type thing. Might have been something similar to the black spot on the roses because we had black spot on these roses and we sprayed them as well and cut them right back, and set for a bit, look, a bit of green fly or white fly or something that's curling the leaves up on some of it. Done a lot better. Alright, that's Marcombe, so we should be going on holiday any minute, so I'll see you when they get back. Oops, try switching it off.